Yo, I gotta ask y'all a question, bro. How do y'all feel about Code? Because I feel like there's a bunch of people who like him, and there's a bunch of people like who don't like him, and then it's like that people in the middle, you know, like they feel like he's not a good villain because he loses too much, but they understand why he loses. For me, I feel like I'm in the middle. Now, Code, he's obviously not going to be the main villain. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all seen that from when did we see that? From his second L he took by Damon. I was like, yeah, this dude, he's not gonna be around too much longer. Bro was fresh off of getting his limiters removed, and Damon just put him in the ground again, like straight bitched him, like, yo, I see you got your new powers, but just know I'm still whipping you. Like, that's totally disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody gotta get him. And the thing is, Damon can't even be the main villain either because there's not enough motivation there. So I feel like there's another player gonna be coming into the picture, bro. Like, is it gonna be a new OTSUTSUKI or what, bro? I feel like Code is just that lost dude. Like, he don't have anything going for himself. He's living off of somebody else's will. He's a lost cause. And right there is the formula for failure. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Code was destined to fail. That's the whole thing about Code's character. He was made to fail. Now, is he gonna crash out? Because like I said, Code's a crash out. Is he gonna crash out and do some dumb stuff like feed himself to the 10 tails on some desperate shit? I don't know. But we're gonna find out soon. Chapter 4 is coming out. But we gotta analyze Code, bro. Boruto's greatest loser. As usual, like, comment, subscribe if you're new. We're here all day. And go subscribe to Simply Troy. He makes good Boruto content. Yeah, the Boruto community is lit if you didn't know. We here. Let's get into the video.
Hello everyone. Now, and today I'm gonna be defending Code. I don't
defending
like
Code
that much as a villain or as a character. You know, I think his
Code,
narrative
bruh.
is alright, but in terms of aura, he just doesn't have that much.
He don't got aura, bruh.
Due to the fact that
I ain't gonna lie. I understand that Code is more powerful than Madara. He's more powerful than the strongest form of Madara. But Madara just got that aura. Like, I understand Code is stronger than these guys, but Madara, even Pain had more aura than Code. He had more aura, bro. It's something different than strength. Aura is something you just simply can't replicate, bro. He pulls up on the screen and you know what time it is. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I might go as far to say Orochimaru from part 1 had more aura than Code. I might say it. Bro, the Force of Death of Orochimaru, that's aura right there. That's aura. When you see him, there was nothing the guys could do. He was just too strong. That's aura, bro. When Code pops up, it's like, hey, it's Boruto's around. Koaki, get this bum off my screen. Somebody gonna handle him?
Is pretty much a jobber and loses a lot of the time and rarely takes any W's.
He said loses most of the time. I don't think he ever got a W. Did Code get a W yet? That was a meaningful? I don't think Code got a meaningful W. Did he even get a W, my nigga? Oh, it's bad, bro.
But I often feel like the L's that he takes in comparison to the W's are a bit over-exaggerated.
What W's?
By the fandom and non-fandom alike.
A bit
and they kind of overestimate how much his L's are worth and how much he does or how little he does for the story itself. So today I'll just be going over the many L's that he takes and also what he actually does for the story and accomplish. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.
Y'all do that. Y'all do that.
Now, firstly, let's get into what Code is supposed to be. Now, Code is not supposed to be your Kawaki. He's not supposed to be your JOUGAN. He's not supposed to be your Ishiki, right? Those are the big guys who walk around. They're very powerful. They bully everyone around them. They have their super...
But Kishimoto convinced us that he's strong or as strong as these guys. Well, stronger than JOUGAN. And he hasn't really proved much. They're just saying he's stronger than these guys just to keep up the narrative. But it's not fair because Code hasn't been able to, like, show us that he is on the upper echelon of Boruto villains. Besides bullying Shikamaru and Amato, it's not really anything he could do.
Super deep narrative, and they're very cool. They have the aura of gods, whatever. Just like Madara, just like Obito, just like Pain. He is not supposed to be that.
They all had more aura.
That is a very popular character archetype, and that's pretty much the reason why people love Naruto villains, and I guess Kawaki and Ishiki alike, is because of their aura and narrative.
Yeah.
Since Code is lacking a bit of both, I can understand why people dislike him. Now, Code, as far as we've seen right now, is someone who is more or less banking on how he has the Ten Tails army and what the mysteries of what mixing his power and blood and claw marks with the Ten Tails army is going to mean for the future.
And how that going for him. It's not good.
Basically hinted at this by saying that, oh, the Claw Grime are going to overtake you and they're going to become something more than just Claw Grime.
It's going to happen.
They're going to become very detrimental to the Earth themselves. Code, of course, does not heed this warning because he's a big head.
They're gonna eat bro. They're gonna suck bro up. Pause. They're gonna suck bro everything he got.
Of his power. Although he was hyped above Jigen levels of strength, these are people who are far surpassing that of Jigen in strength. So that doesn't really matter at this point in the story. And nor did it matter at all when Code was really introduced within the story. People have this odd misconception that Code was hyped up to always be the strongest in the verse and the apex of everyone within the verse, when that's just not true. Even when Code was hyped up to be above Jigen and Jigen.
I mean, the hype just came off of him just not fighting. Because there was a while, like, everybody in the Kara we seen fight. We seen Boro fight. We seen Delta fight. We seen Jigen fight. Everybody we seen fight before Code. And they just saying they had to put limiters on Code so he can serve Jigen or not rival him in strength. So now we think, oh, he's like that for real. Bro's like that. And when we finally see him fight, it's not there, bro. Besides that, his arsenal isn't too impressive either. Like, he got the claw marks, but that's about it. Like, these little what are these? These little monster fingers, something Kawaki has too. That's all he got. This and the claw marks. I haven't seen anything else. What else has I seen? Haven't seen anything else from him. His arsenal's kind of dry. It's like every other villain. Madara, Pain. Everybody has that one move. It's like, damn, that's pretty damn good. Pain got Shinra Tensei, Shibaku Tensei. Orochimaru got his snakes, creepy vibe. Madara, every fucking thing. Fire, ninjutsu, genjutsu, taijutsu. He just excels at everything. Code, claw marks. Yeah, claw marks.
Damon were above him because Ida is stated on another level of the cyborgs who are already above Jigen, and she states that Damon is one of the only people who can kill her. That, along with her omnipotence showing and Damon just outright beating up Code, already showed us that he was not the strongest in the verse
at all.
I think that sort of amplifies people's hate for Code, is because they're going in with the misinterpretation that he is the strongest person within the verse and supposed to be the big bad.
He got hyped up to be.
To this day, we'll say Kawaki is the main villain of Boruto. And while this is, I guess, the Code arc, or the arc where Code is going to do things, of course, I think his purpose lies within the Ten Tails and whatever he's going to do with that, and also his Claw Grime. Also, more evidence for Kawaki being the actual villain of Boruto. We see it in the Flash Forward. And I think Code is just going to have this arc where he's useful in, and the Claw Grimes and Ten Tails are going to overshadow him.
Yeah, I feel like Kawaki is going to be, well, I don't know if you can call him a villain. I mean, he works for himself. It's like he's like an anti-hero, you know? He is an antagonist because he's going against Boruto, and Boruto is the protagonist. He opposes the protagonist, which technically makes him an antagonist. But just to say like he's the outright villain, he could be the outright villain. But to call him a traditional villain would be kind of false. To categorize him more as like an anti-hero would be more just in the situation, because he'll still fight off the villains. He'll still fight off Code or the people who try to attack Konoha. Like, he's here to protect. You know, he's here to protect. But the way he goes about it, it just comes off messed up. So he's still like technically a good guy, but it's kind of weird because it comes off kind of anti-heroish. So I would kind of categorize him in there instead of just calling him an outright villain. But I see what he's saying. Like, Kawaki's probably going to end up as the final fight, him and Boruto. I'm not going to say villain. He'll end up as him being the final fight between him and Boruto.
Yes, he's mixing his power with these, but that's because, yes, he's an important piece of the puzzle, but he is not to be, at least alone, the most important piece of the puzzle. It is him along with the Ten Tails, along with the Claw Grime, along with whatever knowledge Boruto has about the future of the planet. Now that we got that out the way, let's actually go over the supposed L's that he takes.
Okay,
now, the first L
Ls
that Code takes is when he's going to get Ida, because he needs to ally in order to get his limiters off.
Oh, yeah.
And once
Damon,
he opens her pod,
first L.
Bug says that she's not one to be overtaken with force alone. He, of course, being the big-headed, proud guy that he is, he tries
Crash
to
out.
overtake Ida by force. He instantly begins to get captivated by Ida and thus cannot harm her at all. That is the first L that people.
Oh, okay, all right. They count as an L. I counted too. He takes an L by Ada.
This L doesn't really matter that much. It's because we already went into this knowing that Ida.
That's L number 1.
We already knew that she had this broken ability as well. So those both used in conjunction, even if you don't want to say, oh, without this broken ability, doesn't matter. She stated on another level than Code prior to her even doing all of this. And even if she wasn't, she's just stated to be one of the cyborgs who greatly surpassed JOUGAN as well. So there's no reason going into this thinking that Code is the strongest of the cyborgs.
Yeah.
Or that Code would just walk.
Ada has more. She has more aura than him.
There's just no reason at all, especially with him being limited. The next thing comes in the fight that happens next after a few dialogue chapters in which he basically comes into contact with Kawaki. Now this is a Kawaki who does not have his karma. He does not really have anything. And he confronts Code and is basically like, okay, don't do anything to the village or Naruto. And, you know, I'll basically do what you want. Because Code needs Kawaki for Ida to help him relieve himself of his limited state.
Yeah.
So after beating up Kawaki and catching him while in base, Boruto comes in and saves the day, fights Code, unlocks true essence, and they're scaling to each other. People call this a L, even though just by definition, it's not a L on Code's part.
Yeah, he didn't lose, but by like definition, like, come on. Code is supposed to be up there in power. And Boruto with true essences, they're going back and forth, you know? So you can call it a L. Technically, it's not a L, but morally, it's a L.
He is relative to true essence Boruto. They're like, oh, he's supposed to be stronger than JOUGAN. Why is he relative to the little kid?
Yeah.
Well,
it's kind of like
he's in his
that.
limited state. And he was also holding back versus True Essence Boruto. True Essence Boruto was holding back to his defense as well, but that doesn't defeat Code also holding back. This fight also gets interrupted prematurely because Boruto just has a heart attack. He starts to have a heart attack, starts spazzing out on the ground, and Momoshiki comes out, takes control, and it turns into Borushiki versus Code.
Yeah.
Borushiki, on the other hand, does just destroy Code.
Just destroys him.
Kicks him in his face.
Yeah.
Spams massive Rasengans.
Now that's an L.
Shoots the new Rasengan through Code's shoulder while he's trying to teleport away with Kawaki.
Simple.
Now people are going to say, okay, this is yet another L.
It is. So that's an L by Ada, an L by Damon, 2 L's by Boruto, or 1 L? Are we going to count that? I'm going to count that 1 L. I'm going to count that 1 L. I'll give Code the benefit of the doubt and say, like, the only L he took in his instant is when he just got outscaled by Borushiki. I'll give him the true essence. You know, it was even match. I won't even call that an L. I'll give that to him.
Away from. Well, that's half true. Because Code, even though he took the Rasengan to the shoulder and got kicked in the face, he was dodging massive Rasengans. He didn't take that much damage from the kick. And even though the Rasengan penetrated,
Code could take some damn attacks.
Not showing
bro tanked in UZUHIKO. He's for sure durable.
While he's still in his state. So yes, at least so far, Code has the endurance of a god and just shrugs it off.
Yeah, but he does.
Again, none of these are W's taken by Code. They're just kind of minimizing the L's he's taken, not completely disregarding them or getting rid of them. Basically, directly preceding this is Code versus Kawaki with his newly awakened karma, or Kawashiki. Now, while Kawashiki just did battle with Borushiki and he's a bit fatigued, he still nonetheless has his dojutsu, has his fresh karma, and doesn't have that much battle.
Here comes another L.
Code, on the other hand, has fought
Here comes another one.
3 people. He's tried to take
bro just came to get
the Hokage
destroyed.
Shikamaru,
I don't know why he came to Konoha.
Blasted through the shoulder. Even with all of this,
get obliterated by kids.
Somehow not get defeated by this newly awakened Kawaki, and ultimately win the fight by again using his resources such as Damon and one-shotting Kawaki or making Kawaki one-shot himself. This is still playing into the narrative and plot points of Code pushing the narrative forward without really getting a single W.
What did Code even come to Konoha for in this instance? I forgot. Did he come to Konoha to abduct Boruto or Kawaki or something? So if he left without accomplishing his goal, then that's an L. And I seen it. Kawaki was boxing him up. Kawaki was for sure outscaling him. It was bad, bro. It was bad. I mean, sure, he used Damon to escape and all that. in to help him defeat Kawaki or put him out or make him one-shot himself, but that wasn't code. That wasn't code at all. That was Damon's attack. He just borrowed him. So he is using his resources, but code still lacked the power to complete the job. So morally, I'm going to have to say it's an L. Now, if you're a code fan, of course, you know, that's just using his tactics, that's being smart. But at the end of the day, he's trying to be intimidating, and it's not working. It's not working at all. And to get his goals done, he would need more power. Bro is out of resources now. Bro used Damon, gone. They betrayed him. Got the 10 Tails army, gone. He running out of options here, bro. He's about to crash out. It's gonna happen.
Code kind of settles down for a bit after this, and you know, he lets all of his L's just take in, and he lets it simmer, and he's just chilling. Couple chapters fast forward, he attacks the Leaf Village basically again, because when Ida comes in, Code uses one of his claw marks to also come within the room and try to attack Shikamaru, Delta, and basically everyone in the room.
Yeah.
This new Delta bot,
it was bad,
kicks Code one time, draws blood from him, and that's it. This one is undefendable. The only thing I can possibly say for this L is that he was still weakened because he had on limiters and he was also in base.
Nah, this is crazy.
Other than that, there's really nothing else to say.
An L, bro.
It's basically just one kick, one interaction, then he's out of there. Amato's grabbed, and he's gone. Now, once Code relieves himself of his limiters, he then states the famous quote, he feels like he couldn't lose to anyone, he's unbeatable.
And then David came to dig eat. I'm like, bro, just know you don't got no motion up in here. No motion. Damon just put him back into his place. Bro don't got no motion. He got no aura. Straight bodied him. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't stand for this. This is insane.
Then does the very opposite. He loses to Damon right there.
Right there.
I mean, he gets utterly destroyed.
Oh,
Damon
man.
even goes out of his way to not use his main ability just to beat the absolute dog poo out of Code.
Yeah.
Code has no chance at all.
It's bad.
It's the difference is night and day between those two.
Oh my god.
And you might be asking, well, how do you defend this one, Troy? Again, we already knew he was going to lose to Damon. It was stated that Damon and Ida are on another level than the cyborgs who are already surpassing JOUGAN. They also have SHIBAI cells that greatly enhance them and give them very broken hacks. So yes, even though Code made that BS statement and hyped up his power to be the apex.
Yeah, but you gotta realize, even though Ada and Damon are on a whole nother level, Code is supposed to be intimidating. Mind you, he's supposed to be the main villain right now. This is not no main villain energy right here. This is fraudulent energy. You can't defend it. You can't defend it. He even said he felt like he couldn't lose. He felt like he was the strongest in the world at this point. Just like Sasuke. Sasuke told it to be the strongest in the world versus Naruto. And what happened? He lost. It's fraudulent energy. Even though Sasuke, you know, I'm not even gonna go into that, but he actually did something after he said those words. I ain't gonna, come on. Bro said, "Are you stupid?" and proceeded to beat the absolute. Y'all heard it, bro. Y'all heard it. He's supposed to have aura. It's no aura. Damon has more aura than him. Come on, bro. Do something. Show me something. Bro has no bag.
Anyone but himself. The most people said was he was above JOUGAN, and the most people said is that he was below Ida and Damon.
Look, this is the last time I'm pausing it. Look, bro tried to hit him with the claw. Like, what are these sharp claws? That's it. He don't got nothing else. Bro has no bag. He's bagless.
He was above JOUGAN, and the most people said that he
bro,
was
his
below
bag
Ida
is
and
not
Damon.
deep at all.
So him fighting Ida and Damon while being
that's the last time I posted the video,
Damon,
by the way.
He would be below Ida and Damon. Fast forward 3 years.
Oh, this is bad.
Back, attacks the village with a bunch of claw grime.
This is the worst one.
Pulls up on Sarada and
this is the worst
one. Made Boruto run for 2 or so years straight because Boruto was weaker than Code at that point, which is common knowledge. So that's a bit of an off-screen W. But then we see Boruto, 3 years, training Sasuke's sword.
Yup, landed on his face, bro.
comes in.
You know what Boruto probably stepped in before he did this? Worms, dirt, dog poo. Bro probably stepped on some spit. You know, Boruto probably look like the type to spit on the ground, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere, just because he got something in his mouth. Probably stepped in it, just wearing the code, stepped on his face, everything in his eye. That's pink eye right here, bro. Bro, this is straight pink eye, bro. You gotta beat his ass. Like, this is straight pink eye, bro. My dude. Straight pink eye in his closed eye, too. Shit crazy. That's insane. That's an infection right there, bro.
Get rid of all.
It's already wounded. That's an infection.
Of course, Code talks his stuff back. Code is claiming that Boruto's bluffing, that Boruto's a one-trick wonder, that he can defeat Boruto at any time.
Ironic.
And Boruto walks up with the utmost calm demeanor and bullies him.
My MC. That's my MC right there.
Ignoring Boruto completely blitzing and stepping on his face in chapter 1.
No, you can't ignore that. You can't. You can't ignore that. That's another L. That's another L right there. No, that's a separate L than this. These are 2 L's. Code takes like 2 L's here. And when Boruto was up in his face like this, after he got hit with the UZUHIKO and he was on the floor, he couldn't even get up. After Boruto got in his face like this, that's another L. So that's 3 L's in the span of 2 chapters. That's it. Or 3 chapters. Okay, 3 chapters. It's bad.
His hand gets the Rasengan UZUHIKO. Boruto Rasengans him in the stomach. Code is dizzy, falling, basically drunk. Boruto's blitzing all around him. It's not even a fight. It's just an embarrassment. Nothing about this was fair. And all of this is happening while Code has karma and Boruto is holding back in base.
My
this
MC.
Is by far
that's my MC. In
now,
base.
Of course, we don't know how strong Boruto is. Code's probably gotten stronger too as
he couldn't even test his power, bro. Yo.
But the fact that Boruto was able to do all this doesn't speak
in base, holding back.
Speaks to how powerful Boruto is.
Damn.
And this L is again.
That's another L. 4 L's in
Boruto
3 chapters.
Just outright destroys him. That pretty much sums up all of the L's he's taken and why he's taking these L's. Now, again, this video didn't serve to disconnect him from all.
Bro got a worse record than the 2012 Bobcats. How is that possible? Bro, this man hasn't caught a dub since 2021, 2022. And I'm not even sure. I'm just putting years out there. I'm just talking. I'm just yapping right now. I don't know when the last time. Oh, you know what? We don't know what happened to Sasuke. So if Code defeated Sasuke, I'll count that as a W. But since it happened off screen and we don't know, it's not confirmed, that I'm not giving you that W, my boy. That's you know. And the fact that Sasuke was able to slit his eye or something, because we know it probably wasn't Boruto. That's another L. So that's 5 L's. You know, I'm giving 5 L's just because he came back with his eye slit. That's 5 L's, bro. Eat that. You're gonna have to eat that up. You're gonna have to eat that, bro. That's 5. 5 of them.
The fact that he has almost no aura. This is just explaining that while people are correct, they are exaggerating a lot. Code takes around the same amount of L's as a lot of antagonists within Boruto, Naruto, even fan favorites like.
Wait, name an antagonist right now that takes as much L's as Code. I don't know about that, bruh. I don't know about that one. Damn. Even when Orochimaru became fodder, he still ain't take as many L's as Code. JJK, okay, Sukuna did take a lot of L's, but he got the biggest W of all time. So it makes up for that. Him defeating Gojo takes away at least 3 L's. Look, I'll be fair. If Code would have like destroyed Naruto, that takes away like 3 L's off rip. I know Naruto's weakened, but that's still Naruto at the end of the day. He beats Boruto, it don't move me. He beats Kid Kawaki, it don't move me. You know, he has to beat somebody big. Then it takes off like 2-3 L's off him. Since Sukuna beat Gojo, that's 3 L's gone. So you can't really say that. I'm telling you right now, it's facts. There's nobody in the history of. I'm not even gonna say that because I'm not even gonna say that, bro. Because I don't know for sure. But you know, I don't see anybody that took as many L's as Code in Naruto or JJK, bro. I'm just being 100%. You know, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hey, did Pain? No. Orochimaru? No, it's close. Madara? Hell no. Obito? No.
JJK. It mostly comes from the fact that the way he's taking these L's is just not as flashy and, you know, aura filled as the way that other villains take L's, which is perfectly fine. You don't have to like them, but at least be honest when critiquing the character.
I got one. Team Rocket definitely takes more L's than Code. Swiper the Fox definitely takes more L's than Code. They're just made to lose. Those are characters just made to lose. I think Code's he's right up there with Team Rocket right now, bruh. He's just there to lose. Now, every time you see him.
Before the end of the video, I just want to fastly go over the minor W's he's taken. I mean, he's beaten a bunch of guards that were guarding Ida and Damon's pods.
Ooh.
He's embarrassed.
Stop it. Stop, bro. Stop. Are you talking about when he broke into that base, beating those unnamed? What they was unnamed. They're not named. Kishimoto didn't even bother to give him a name. Oh my God, he did not just say that. He did not just say that. No, that don't count. I'm not counting that. You counting that, bro? Troy, are you counting that? Bro, you're not counting. You're not about to sit here and count that, bro. You're not about to sit here and count that, bro. This is the standard you hold Code to. The fact that you counted that just tells me this is the standard you hold Code to, bro. You're not counting that.
Beating a bunch of guards that were guarding Ida and Damon's pods.
You're not counting that. That's like saying, oh yeah, when Pain pulled up to Konoha and he killed those couple of Jonin, yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When Pain first pulled up to Konoha and he killed those few Jonin outside of the gates. That's what he's saying. Nah.
He's embarrassed Kawaki. He's embarrassed Shikamaru.
It's Shikamaru, bro. It's Shikamaru. Alright. Fine. Okay, bro. It's Shikamaru, though. He's embarrassed Kawaki. He hasn't really embarrassed Kawaki. I wouldn't say embarrassed him, but alright, Kawaki did kind of lose, but that's not a Code W.
He's basically stated to be able to kill Naruto when Naruto
never fought Naruto. Mode. Never fought him. Don't even do that. Don't you dare taint my precious king's name with such impudent lies. He didn't even fight Sage Mode Naruto. He would have probably lost. I'm talking about Naruto. I still have my sense now. Naruto still would have lost, but you won't even get the chance to touch him with those filthy hands.
And he did make Boruto run for like 2 years. And this is more around the theories, but if Sasuke truly is dead, then Code was the one to kill him.
Nah, we're not doing hypotheticals.
He's taken, not nearly as good or great as the L's that he's taken. With that being said, I would hope that people stop exaggerating.
Those W's don't move me.
How bad the L's that Code has taken, because it forces me to have to defend the guy when I just don't want to.
Then don't defend him.
But not least,
don't defend him, bro.
In the future of Boruto, I would like to think that Code will absorb the Jubi and all of his claw grimes and become some type of 6-pass Jubi Jinchuriki above Jigen level of power, something we've never before seen. Maybe at that time he can then threaten Boruto, Kawaki,
Boruto's gonna solo him
and everyone
still
within the village. But for right now, he's just a jobber, and he's not at all top.
He's a yapper,
top 3 or top 4 in the verse. Maybe he's top
a yapper.
5, maybe not. We don't know.
Very.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.
That was a very entertaining video, bro. Very entertaining from start to finish. Yo, shout out Troy, bro. Shout out Simply Troy. The link to his channel will be in the description below. This is a very fun. It's probably one of the best videos I reacted to. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, just cause it was funny. But anyway, does this move y'all? This don't move me. I ain't gonna lie to you. This don't move me at all. Like, still kind of think Code's a loser. But that's for another day. I think Code is done though. So yeah, pack up Code because you're about to get removed from the story, buddy. Yeah. But even if he did absorb the Jubi, Boruto and Kawaki were done working together, it's still raps for you, bro. But anyway, enough talking about Code. How y'all doing? How's y'all day? It's good? Yeah. If it's good, leave a like on this video, man. Comment, subscribe. And you know what? If y'all want me to watch anything or want me to react to anything or any type of thing, it don't even have to be Boruto. DBZ, Naruto, let me know. But anyway, until my next video, I'm out. Peace.